Yuna Hattanen put to the back of the grid for a late starter or a late pit arrival. Here we go, second leg of the A. Good start for Lee Martin. Ricardo Berthon right with him. That first single double or double single even is a little bit tricky. Little bit tentative going up there into the Jeep jump for the first time. It has settled down now over the big triple. The first 4 or 5 cars, in fact, everybody over that nicely. I'm going to focus on the front. Lee Martin on the drop off. Over the ski jump now. Takes it easy, backs off to make sure that car doesn't buck over that. And Berthon makes a mistake in second. So it's Orlowski up to second now. Neil Cragg up to third. Down the main straight they go. Lee Martin, our leader, looking to wrap it up here. Over the double single, underneath the crossover. Lee still jumping that corner tabletop, taking that chance. You can see what that does for him. It just buys him another 4 or 5 meters of track space. Sorry about that. Over the ski jump for Lee Martin one more time. Orlowski second, Neil Cragg. Then it's Berthon, Savoya, and Bayer, Hupo. Yuna. And there's some trouble back in the field, but we're looking back at the front. I believe we're following the Lee Martin, the leader. Let's drop back one car, please, and show the chasing Orlowski, who across the line last time was 1.0 behind. And it was Neil Cragg, a further 0.8 of a second back over the big jump. In fact, it's not Neil Cragg anymore. It is Ricardo Berthon now. Didn't see what happened to Neil. He's making a mistake, and he's gone all the way down to the back of the pack. 3 minutes 20 on the clock. Lee Martin sliding it beautifully around the tricky double. On the drop downs he goes, off the steps, down the main straight. 1.6 second lead. We'll have Michael Orlowski on film, on camera at the moment to show you the chasing car, the only guy at the moment looking like it's possible to take this to a third leg. 3 minutes left now. Over the big triple goes Orlowski. Lee Martin now in the drop-off now. Orlowski hits the drop-off now. He's giving this ski jump a lot of respect. I can tell you that much for nothing. 1.3, the difference between Martin and Orlowski. Then it's Berthon in third. He is 2.6 behind our leaders. So Lee taking it really steady on that ski jump, but still jumping that corner tabletop. Orlowski is not. Berthon half jumped it as well. Off the Jeep jump goes Orlowski into the big triple. He is looking a bit closer, so I say Orlowski on the charge at the moment, and it looks like Berthon is hanging right with him as well. A little bit further back off camera, but trust me, he's right there. The gap between the leaders, 1.3, so no real improvement there. Let's look at the lap times. They are to within 200ths of a second of each other last time round. But definitely Orlowski looking that little bit closer on the track. Computer says no. Lee so close, jumping that corner of that tabletop that time. Over the Jeep jump goes Martin. And Berthon looks like he's closing up on Orlowski a little bit. I didn't see, well, Orlowski did make a little bit of a bobble over that small corner tabletop. 1 minute 35 on the clock. Lee Martin looking to take it home now. Finish it up. That's it. Done. He's got the trophy. But we have 1 minute 30 left. Still 1.3 between Orlowski and Lee Martin. But just 0.6 of a second behind Orlowski is Ricardo Berthon. 1 minute 15 on the clock. Lee Martin has his lead of 1.3 seconds, and he has maintained that now for about the last 3 or 4 laps. Berthon now drops back a bit from Orlowski. So Orlowski, it is time. 1 minute left. He has to do something if he wants to take it to a third leg. If not, the title will belong to Mr. Lee Martin. Lee had the double steer out of the tricky double. He nearly caught the inside. The gap now 1.3 on the clock last time around, but it's definitely less than that because Lee had already crossed the line when he made that double steer into that corner. So Lee, a little bit cleaner, jumping that corner last time around. It's going to be this lap and one more off of the Jeep jump now, and a little bit of heavy landing for Lee Martin off of the big triple. Orlowski definitely looking closer. Berthon's right there in third. Anything happens between these two at the front, and he's there to pick up the pieces. Starting their last lap now. The gap between them just 0.8 of a second. Over the tricky double. Orlowski closes right up on him. Off of the step down they go. Lee Martin's car is looking a little bit shaky at the end of the main straight. Orlowski cruising right up to the back of him. over the double single now and under the crossover. Lee Martin jump in the corner. That always buys him a couple of meters of space. Again, it does. Over the Jeep jump they go. We're nearly done with this race. Over the tricky big triple, they both stick it. Into the switchback they go. Lee Martin in the hot seat now to take the win. Just over the ski jump he goes. Does Orlowski go big? No, he doesn't. Lee Martin comes home to take the 2017 European Championships. The winner is Lee Martin. That was a good race. Show Lee Martin up on the rostrum, please, if you can see him. I had to catch my breath there. And see if you can pick Lee. Do you know Lee, what Lee looks like? No? Okay. Okay. Will he be the one really happy up there? I'm looking out my window. I can't go. Oh, no, I can't see him. Oof. Well, he'll be the one getting all the congratulations as soon as he comes down. I'll point him out to you if he comes out. Let's see if I can grab him. Can you plug the microphone in, please? Okay, just check the sounds played. Level's good. And here he comes, Mr. Lee Martin, as the rain comes. Well done, mate. How do you feel?
Oh, man, I'm just really happy. Yeah, super happy. Because it was, after the rain, it was really tough. And just keeping her on the track and having some fast guys behind me, I'm just super happy to be able to do that.
Well, I mean, it was an awesome display of driving. As we say that the rain starts now. Your last lap looked like you were trying to take it easy, but yet push on as hard as you could. And what was it like? What was going through your mind in the last lap?
Because, you know, as a racer, you have kind of an idea how long 5 minutes is. And they're not telling us how long's left. And I thought I might have finished a lap before. And then when I went round again, I was like, oh, shit. This for sure is the last lap. So I tried to go as fast as I could without messing it up. And even I think if Michael knew it was the last lap, he would have probably gone harder over the crossover. So I was just lucky to be able to get it done. So he was driving really good too.
So how many European Championships have you won?
That's 6 now.
6 now.
I'll tell you what, they get no easier. No. People say you're experienced and this and that. Dude, that was as hard as my first one. They get no easier.
Well, thank you very much. Congratulations. Come on, bring it in. Lee Martin. Lee Martin, getting the job done, man. Awesome. Awesome job. Thanks for talking to us, Lee.